Hi, I wanted to make a video about new moon rituals. So at the time of the new moon, you may be less aware that it's happening because a full moon is so visible, but there is that sense of darkness, the absence of the visibility of the moon and the illumination from the moon, the reflection. And the new moon is a time when it's beginning to grow again, and it's the beginning of a cycle. And so we think about planting seeds, and that's actually a good thing to do on a new moon if you are needed to plant a garden or seedlings or what have you. And it's also a good time to decide what your intentions are and what you want to attract to you. So you could make a list of what it is that you want to draw into your life. You could also do that in an artistic way, make a collage or some visual. Some people also write what's called a prosperity check. So write a check to yourself for the amount of money that you'd like to make next month, or that you want to draw into your life through other ways than just employment income. And in another aspect of drawing abundance into your life, there are some crystals that are associated with that. And so one of them is ruby. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Little ruby. And jade. I just have a piece of new jade, which will appear white to you, but it's a very pale green. And moss agate, which I do have a piece, but I loaned it to my husband. So this is actually a cool fern agate. And I have also a black moonstone that I always feel represents the new moon. And lastly, I have this beautiful chunk of citrine that my husband gifted me one time after he came home from a business trip. I just love this. So that is good for abundance. So another way to another way to mark your intentions is to draw a 5-pointed star, and then write the 5 elements, the 5th one being ether, and then around that star write things that you want to attract into your life in the next month. And then a good friend of mine suggests taking a ritual bath to sort of meditate on the intentions that you have for the new moon. And you could try this little recipe, which would be Epsom salt, sea salt, sage, mint, lavender, oatmeal, and flower petals. I like taking Epsom salt baths, even if I don't have the recipe made for those beautiful other ingredients. And then I wanted to talk also about one last thing, which is that, of course, you're going to think about the energy of the sign that the new moon is in. And then again, similar to the full moon, you're going to think about the element of the new moon. And we started off talking about planting seeds. So if it's a new moon in the earth element, that certainly goes hand in hand there. And there are going to be practical things, perhaps, that you are making plans for, things that you need to manifest that are going to be physical. Whereas when it's an air sign new moon, you might be thinking more on the realm of ideas, philosophy, new viewpoints that you want to align with and create. And when it's a fire sign, it's very creative as well, a little bit more passionate and artistic. You could also be visioning with the fire signs. And then a water new moon, you might be thinking about relationships, emotions, what you want to attract into your life in terms of love and nurturing. So those are some thoughts on the new moon rituals.